Yeah, Mortal Kombat. Doesn't get much better than that. And let me tell you, this is a game that redefined the term classic. The arcade version was what made it the best. It had so much praise going for it, and a lot of controversy, and a whole bunch of other things thrown into the mix. This thing was turned into a comic book, a TV series. It even had its own soundtrack, and on top of that, you even had trading cards with it. Now this time, we're going to be looking at not only the arcade version, but also the two home ports that were released for it, plus the PlayStation 3 version of Mortal Kombat. And let me tell you, that one is an experience. So, without further delay, we're going to get started. Now this right here, of course, is through the Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection. Now this one I have for the PlayStation 3. You can buy that directly through Sony, and you can have it sent to your PlayStation 3 digitally. I think I paid about $10 for this one. So worth it though. There we go. Mortal Kombat, the Arcade Collection. With a K. Now this particular version of the arcade version comes with a whole move list. But back then, the move lists, they were on GamePro magazines, and on top of that, you had to pretty much memorize them all on your own. Alright, the moment you hit the start button, and you get to choose your character. My go-to's always been Scorpion, ever since day one, so I just kind of go with that. Classic, get over here!
Scorpion, win. Flawless victory.
See, I pretty much just owned Sonya right there.
Fight.
There we go. So awesome.
Scorpion, win. Fatality.
Probably my favorite fatality in this collection. Scorpion just takes his mask off and just burns you, and then you turn into a skeleton. So awesome.
Scorpion wins. Fatality.
One thing I honestly don't get though is, how do they actually scream after they've been turned into a freaking skeleton? Like, how does that work? I never really understood Liu Kang though. Like, what was he ever supposed to be? Like, kind of a Jet Li ripoff or Bruce Lee ripoff?
Scorpion wins. Fight.
Let's see, 92. Probably Bruce Lee ripoff. Oh! No, I like that. Ugh. Oh, Liu Kang just owned my shit.
Scorpion.
Yeah, not this time. Oh yes, the pit. I love this freaking stage. It's so awesome. Alright, here we go. See ya!
Test your might.
That extra might's so awesome. Alright, now we got Raiden! Oh, damn! I've just been roadkilled by Raiden. Oh. So what did I just do? Flip him off to death? I just give him a bunch of middle fingers and just he falls over? I don't know. Ugh. Oh, hell no. Think you getting a falls? Not this time.
Kano wins.
Oh, damn, he got me. No, he's not gonna rip my heart out? Oh, okay.
Kano wins.
Yeah, so anyway, Kano has a famous heart rip out thing. He just, for his fatality, he pretty much goes, Kalima! Takes your heart out and just rips it right out of you. But anyways, that's pretty much Mortal Kombat the arcade style in a nutshell. It's this one that pretty much everybody knows and loves when they talk about Mortal Kombat. Definitely the best way to play Mortal Kombat. But now, let's look at the home ports. First, we're going to start out with the Super Nintendo version. Now, this one was made by Acclaim and also published by, or I should say developed, by Sculpture Software. I do love that intro though. That's probably one of my all-time favorites, is Goro just walking up to that logo and just punching it. Alright, and then you have the title screen, then you get to choose if you want to do the options or just go straight to the tournament. But for time's sake, we're just going to go straight to the tournament. I gotta say, I like this port pretty well. It looks damn close to the arcade. Oh, and that sound, nice and clean too. Very true to the Super Nintendo. Alright. Yeah, that is one issue I have with the Super Nintendo version, is that they were notorious for censoring it. It had quite a stigma to it, if you will. So this version, they pretty much took out the blood. Like literally, no joke. I'm trying to show you here for a second, so if Liu Kang will sit still. There you go, it's replaced with dirt. Yeah, no joke. Dirt or mud or something. To be quite honest, I have to ask, what were they doing? Rolling around in the mud before matches? That's really all it is. It literally looks like I'm just beating the crap out of him and dirt is flying off of him. That's hilarious. There we go. I just own Liu Kang's ass.
Scorpion wins.
One thing that used to really frustrate me as a kid playing this particular port was that the controls, I know Mortal Kombat's not very tight and precise to begin with, but let's be honest, these are uber loose. Oh. Case in point. Like, I'll shut up for a second just so you can listen to me tap the buttons. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, delayed. Yep, this particular stage with the statues in the background of each fighter, including Goro, also very true to the arcade version. Damn, Sonya's just on my ass today. I wonder what's up with that. Oh, there we go. Ugh, damn. Again, I just got owned by her again.
Sonya wins.
Yep, now we're on to the pit. This pit stage is pretty funny though. You might have an opportunity to see why here in just a bit.
Sonya wins.
Like I said, might. I'll definitely show you, assuming Sonya doesn't just try to own my ass again. Bitch!
Sonya wins.
Oh, that fucking cunt nugget.
Scorpion.
Well, so much for showing you the pit fatality, but anyways, Oh, and there's no pause button, that's all. Ugh, it took long enough. Damn!
Scorpion.
I do have to say, though, that this almost makes up for the bad controls, is at least this port allows you unlimited continues. So if you're patient enough, or if you just have all day to kill, you could actually beat this thing. But you pretty much gotta have either all day to kill, or just be plenty of patient.
Scorpion.
Or both, actually. Probably both. Very true to the arcade version as well.
Scorpion wins.
Scorpion still has the same fatality. Sonya and Liu Kang also have the same fatality, where Liu Kang, he kind of flails around and just gives you that ultimate uppercut. Kano's is somewhat the same, only they don't... You know how in the arcade version he just pulls your freaking heart out of your chest? Like Kalima style? In this version he kinda does that, except they don't show it. You kinda gotta use your imagination. That's like the whole thing with the mud. You gotta pretend like it's blood.
Scorpion.
Like I said, if you're patient enough, you could actually work your way around the lag on the controls. But again, that's just it. The requirement is patience for this port. That part I also don't like too. At least in the arcade version, if you shot a projectile while you get hit by another projectile, it didn't freaking cancel it. This one, it cancels your projectile if you get hit by another projectile. If you follow.
Scorpion wins.
See what I mean? It's actually quite frustrating sometimes. Okay, I guess I was just gonna flip him off to death again. See, like I said, I was trying to pull that fatality off, and it just would not take. That's how much lag there is going on there. I know I talk about it a lot, but let's be honest, it's there. It's there and it's enough to piss you off. Oh look, what better place to have a mirror match than in the pit? You might actually get to see it. It's hilarious.
Scorpion wins.
Oh, fucker. Damn! I was so close too. See, again, lack of controls.
Win. Fight.
Fuck you.
Excellent.
Fuck! Damn it!
Excellent.
Come on, toss me out! Damn it!
Scorpion wins.
You know what? Fuck this pit. But I'm gonna tell you about it anyway. So basically, when you knock somebody into a pit, it looks like the spikes just go through them, but there's not a single drop of blood or nothing. It looks like they're just laying there, all passed out. They look completely fine. As if to say, by some miracle, they just completely missed the spikes. But anyways, that's Mortal Kombat on Super Nintendo. Now, let's check out the Sega Genesis version. This one, the Sega logo appears. We have Arena Entertainment Presents a Probe Development. Now this has an opportunity where you have a chance to turn the blood on in the game. All you have to do is hit A, B, A, C, A, B, B, and there you go. Now what I like about this one is that in its true Genesis style, that sound, it's nice, gritty, typical of a video game. Alright, here you have an opportunity to put in a different code too. Down, up, left, left, A, right, down. And it turns on your cheats. Here you can do all kinds of goofy stuff, like, I'll show you real quick. You can have your choice of fighters on each side. Me personally, I like to do this though. Scorpion, Sub-Zero. Pretty cool, huh? Time-based, you could do random if you want to, or you could do 1, 2, 3, 4. You should do random. And you get your choice of whether you want to change the test your might from wood to stone to steel, ruby, diamond even. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can turn flags as 0 and 2 on if you want to. I love this part. Yeah, it's a cheat code, but get this. It spells dollar. Get it? Down, up, left, left, A, right, down. Dullard. He. Okay, I just wanted to be able to say that. Anyway, so you do all your cheats that you want to do. Hit the start button. And hit game start. I have to say, graphic-wise though, it's a little bit more, it's a little bit more drier than the Super Nintendo version. Yeah. I do like that menu sound though. It's a little groovy actually. And that's the reason for the cheat. And one hit death, you're done. Oh, whoops. I forgot, so one thing I should mention. This is a 3-button game. Low punch and high punch share the same button. You can do the high punch if you hold a directional button in a certain direction. And then both B and C are kicks. And start is block. Because Sega Genesis. Yeah, I know we're playing dirty now, huh?
Fight. Finish him.
Oh, damn. To be quite honest though, I'm not really feeling the cheats, so I'm just gonna hit reset real quick. I'm still turning the blood on, don't get me wrong. Without the blood code, you have the worst censored fatalities imaginable. The pit fatality is actually turned off. And on top of that, it just looks lame. So yeah, you think I'm leaving the blood off, you're sadly mistaken. I could turn the cheat back on to where I get unlimited continues, but I'm not gonna try and do that this time because I'm not even gonna try and look that up. So if you want to take a shot at it, have at it. Here we go. Now I can see kind of what Sega did here, or Probe did, I should say. This was developed by Probe. The other one was developed by Sculpture. This one, they kind of sacrificed some of the graphics, but with controls and being true to the arcade version. And on top of that, at this time, it was friggin' Sega. They wanted to set themselves apart from the competition. They didn't care if they were family friendly. And that is where the whole stigma came into play. But get this. The Mortal Kombat 2, the Super Nintendo version, they brought the blood back full on. Just wanted to say that to all the naysayers and Sega fanboys out there. Okay, so good to know. I guess if you just want to block an arrow coming straight at your chest, just throw up your arms. Try and block it. I do have to say, I love the way the controls feel in this game because they're so fluent. It's not like the Super Nintendo version at all. At least this one, you don't feel like you have 8 seconds of freaking lag. It is actually, you hit the button and the game responds. I like it. And of course, there's blood! There's actually blood in this version. Now we got Kano. This ought to be good. I gotta be honest, this is more of a gritty version of Goro's Lair. Not quite as clean as the Super Nintendo version of Goro's Lair. I do want to ask a perfectly legit question. What's with the red outline around Kano? Like seriously, it looks like he's bleeding out or something. As if to say he's already been fucked up enough times, but it doesn't stop me from fucking him up even further, as you can clearly see. But anyways, that's the home port of Mortal Kombat on the Sega Genesis. So yeah, compared to the two, each one's pretty much half of the other in a certain way. So which one do I recommend? Honestly, either or. If you're looking for better control, then definitely go for the Sega Genesis one. But if you're looking for something that's fairly close to the arcade version, then the Super Nintendo one is your better bet. And yeah, I can honestly say that. Or if you just want the arcade version in general, I bought my version of the arcade edition on Sony's PlayStation site, and I actually had to use the computer to do that. I couldn't do it through the PlayStation 3 proper. But there you go. That's Mortal Kombat on the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo. Now, let's check out Mortal Kombat for what it is today on the PlayStation 3. The moment you hit the start button, you see Scorpion uppercutting Sub-Zero. And this has not only the classic fight mode, but it also has a story mode too, a challenge tower, training if you want to just do some practice, and a few other extras as well. This time around, I'm just going to stick with the fight option. This is the ladder, classic, again. And you just push the cross button, and then from there, you get a whole variety of characters. Some of them are the newer ones. I was trying to find one of the newer ones that they featured in this. Yeah. Oh well, you might see him later, but anyways, we're gonna go to Scorpion, because again, Scorpion. Alright, here's the ladder. Alright, against Kano. This ought to be good.
Vengeance will be mine. Round one, fight.
Definitely control feels a lot different from this one compared to the home ports in the arcade edition. I love that part. It's hilarious. All Scorpion's gotta do is just stand there and burn the shit out of people.
Scorpion wins. Flawless victory. Round two, fight.
And it's not hard to pull off either. All you have to do is just stand there, hit down, back, and triangle, and then there you go. Raising fire from the ground. Just burning the shit out of your opponent. There we go. There we go. And this fatality.
Scorpion wins.
You know, surprisingly, for as how violent this version is, back in '92, just the arcade one alone was raising hell. Something funny there. Anyway, on to Noob Saibot. Let me tell you, this one.
Vengeance will be mine.
When I was doing this one in story mode, he was cheap.
Fear me.
I do mean cheap.
Round one, fight. Finish him.
That's one way to finish him.
Scorpion wins.
Just cut open his guts and be done with it. Alright, on to the next one. Here we go, Striker.
Police brutality coming up.
Oh, we talking shit now? Okay.
Fight.
Ever wanted to beat the shit out of a member of a SWAT team? Well, here you go. Alright, on to the next one. Sonya.
Vengeance will be mine.
I guess I'll have to do this the hard way.
Oh, you want bet, huh?
Round one, fight.
It's funny, they kind of changed her up compared to the arcade version. Uniform and all. Maybe it just gave her a completely different look. Actually, I like it better this way, though. Alright, now on to Jade. Ooh, this ought to be good.
Vengeance will be mine.
Let's see, if I remember correctly, she was a original from Mortal Kombat 2.
Round one, fight.
Oh, speaking of Breaker, you get to see one. Sunshine on his nutsack.
Finish her. Scorpion
So much fun.
wins.
It's always a lot of fun trying to pull that fatality off. Alright, last one. We got Shao Khan. Yeah, no joke. That's his name. Shao Khan.
Vengeance will be mine.
Who summons Thor's hammer completely out of nowhere.
Fight.
Well, come on then. There you go. I was gonna say do something.
Shao Khan wins.
Yeah, I told you. Shao Khan don't play. And then you have the option if you want to continue or select a new fighter or just quit the main stage. Well, unfortunately, I ran out of time. Otherwise, I would continue. But that's Mortal Kombat in a nutshell. Checked out the arcade edition, the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis versions, and to be honest, it is worthy of such a franchise. After 28 years of being released on home consoles, it has truly grown into something awesome and still growing franchise to this day. Long live Kombat.